Alrighty. Hey there, guys. It's Silver, your host. And if you remember rightly from the other night, we were playing, we were playing up to the point where we got to the underground tunnel segment, and we were taking on the Fury. Now, I am pretty convinced, after the surprising struggle we had against the Fury, the surprising struggle we had in our previous stream against the Fury, that they upped the difficulty of the fight somewhat, made him a bit tougher, more resilient, and a bit more aggressive. So with it getting late, we had to basically call time on the stream and basically pick up where we left off today. So to those of you who are watching live, welcome, welcome. To those of you who are watching the VOD, pull up a seat, get comfortable, grab a snack or drink of your choosing, and join us. Can you imagine working for Amazon? Dude, no, I have a lifelong physical health condition. I cannot work manual, so that's already well out the picture for me. I have heard it's particularly soul destroying. So, to anybody who is actually working for Amazon, you have my thoughts, prayers, and sympathies. Anyway, let's get this annoying spaceman. Wait, what's been said? Okay, hang on. What's actually been said? My stream chat won't load. Yeah, give me a sec, dude. My stream chat will just not load. Hang on. You're working for Amazon, and it sucks. I thought you worked for like a generic warehousing company. I didn't think you actually worked for Amazon itself. I have heard the hours are dreadful. You can get in trouble for even talking to your colleagues on the shop floor, and even your toilet breaks are restricted. Is any of this true? Because that is what I have heard. Like I said, you have my sympathies. This is in one way. I'm very restricted in terms of the work I can actually do, because I can't work any kind of shelf stacking, warehouse work, manual labor. I can't do anything. I just tear and damage my muscles, so it's kind of out the question for me. But at the same time, it also excludes me from those kind of back-breaking manual labor jobs. So given some of the horror stories I've heard from friends who have taken that kind of work, yeah, you have my genuine sympathies, because I have heard horror stories, and it's the kind of horror stories I wouldn't wish on my worst enemy. Genuinely, I wouldn't wish it on anybody. How long have you been working for him, dude? Have you just taken it up now? Do you reckon you're going to be able to keep it up if you are? That is the important question. This is your third day and you're already thinking of leaving. Dude, honestly, I don't think it's that abnormal. You're not the first person I have actually heard who has worked in, that kind of environment. And they've gone, it's so hard. Honestly, no, dude, you have my sympathies and my genuine consideration here. You really do. Right. Where is he? I don't see him. Has the Fury just decided to sod off? Right, that didn't work. The Mosin again is a bit less effective than I thought it would be. Let's try and get around him. An agency called you a couple of days ago with another job, but you declined. I think you're going to call them back tomorrow and take them up on it. Yeah, I mean, if you're going through agency, I've had a couple of friends going through agency and they've said sometimes agency work can be kind of hit or miss. But honestly, if you're struggling that hard, there's no shame in it, dude. Don't sacrifice your physical and mental health for the sake of a paycheck, especially if the paycheck isn't that good and you have other options. Like, don't. We're dead. We're so dead. We're stun locked. We're stun locked. We're stun locked. Hey, Mango. You alright? Nah, Riolu. Seriously, don't destroy yourself over a job. Especially if you have other options. I had to, I'd say this to a very good friend of mine who was, struggling with a new frickin' telemarketing job. The trading they were getting wasn't very good. They weren't very happy. The management absolutely sucked and weren't giving them adequate training for the job role, and the stress was just mounting. And they said to me that they were struggling with it. And I said, yeah, if you're struggling and you're getting home and you're not doing very well with yourself mentally over it, especially for a minimum wage paycheck, it's not worth it. To be honest, you started last week, but after your first day, your leg was in a crap ton of pain. I'm sorry, dude. How we doing, Mango? You alright? We're gonna take out the Fury tonight. Yeah, I can't work manual, so I unfortunately cannot directly directly put myself in that position. But you do have all my empathy. Seriously, you really do. Has it just been stressing you out? I mean, obviously it's been stressing you out. Have you seen what the Delta Collector's Edition looks like in the United... You mean like the full-blown Collector's Edition? I actually haven't seen what the one in the States looks like. I've only got the day one, the Deluxe Edition. The Deluxe Physical. If you've seen my, my Shorts feed... If you've seen my Shorts feed, then you'll have seen that. It's nothing like the UK or Japan one. Is it better or worse? Meaning, have we got the crap version of the Collector's Edition? You want to get your accountancy qualifications ASAP, so you can get a work from home job. Dude, 2 of my friends work from home part-time. They do... You'll have to see for yourself, it's hilariously bad. I wanted a Collector's Edition, but I couldn't afford the 200 plus quid for it. Because it was like well over 100 quid. I just got the day one physical deluxe edition, and that was more than 80. Yeah, I've got a couple of friends, Ashley, that work from home. And yeah, they do 3 days a week in the office, and they do I think it's either 3 days in the office and 2 days from home, or 2 days in the office and 3 days from home. And they feel much happier for it, trust me. A lot of my work is work from home, especially my oh god, he just sprinted. The range on that bloody flamethrower! Like, he just gets to half health and he starts barbecuing you. Yeah, a lot of my clerical work is work from home. It's my town council position that means I actually physically have to go in and attend meetings at the town hall and the like. You've not been sleeping well and you're tired. I am sorry, like I said. Dude just jetpacked over me! I have never seen him jetpack over me before. Seriously. You're currently on break chugging a white monster. You just needed to vent a bit, I understand. You feel glad you didn't get a job over the summer now, Mango. Yeah. No, I get it. The problem is, right, the reality of the situation for 90% of people now is, in 90% of jobs, unless you've got a job in the, you know, medical or high-paying corporate fields, or are in a skilled trade, one of those three things, a skilled trade, medical, or corporate, pay is typically minimum wage to crap. The hours are unreasonable to the point where they are basically wanting you to do 3 people's jobs on the minimum wage, and you've got terrible work-life balance. That's the reality of it. And as a friend of mine once said to me, you're supposed to work to live, you're not supposed to live to work. So, yeah. I mean, dude, I'm gonna be honest. One of my, if you're not a doctor, lawyer, or an engineer, or working in the medical field, nursing, that kind of thing. But then again, the workload put on nurses these days is absolutely atrocious as well. I'll be honest. I'll say what I was saying to one of my friends earlier. One of my jobs is absolutely kicking my ass right now. Like the secretary job I got in sort of late June time. I took it upon recommendation because one of my colleagues in the party resigned the position for our constituency secretary. No! I rolled to escape him.
Snake, what happened? Snake! Snake!
I rolled to escape him and we fell off the edge. Yeah, so I took the job on his recommendation. He basically called me and explained, look, I'm resigning the position because our constituency branch, it's basically the constituency Labour Party branch for... Gotta go back to work now. Good luck and Godspeed, my friend. Good luck and Godspeed. And basically, the roles are voted on by our membership. And he rang me and said, look, I'm resigning the position. I've had it for like 4 years. And I think out of everybody, you'd be the best person suited to do it. You're my personal first choice. There are a couple of other people I could ask if they'll put their name forward for the ballot, but you'd be my first choice. And this guy's an older gentleman. I have a lot of respect for him, and I was like, okay, yeah, put my name on the ballot. There was another individual, a lady who was also on the ballot, and right, what else we got? Spider, but that causes problems. Splitter's better, I think. And I thought to myself, he explained in brief some of the workload, and was basically like, yeah, so this is what will be expected of you. Keep in mind, this is it's a freaking unpaid position as well. So it's literally I'm working for free, right? I'm working a secretary's position for free. And when it actually came to me, when it came to the vote on having somebody take over, right? The other person who was like, you know, on the ballot dropped out, meaning that I got it by default. And the workload has been way more, way more than I ever bargained for. And keep in mind, this is an unpaid position. I am now literally having to... I expected that I was going to be organising, minuting, and diarying a couple of committees. But now... I have been told as of the last sort of month that I'm also going to have to set up, organise, and basically run an entire campaign committee, get all of its membership together, diary it, minute it, and run all of its day-to-day stuff. Of which I have no prior training, mind you. I've got some basic secretary training, but I've not really gotten any knowledge in organising and running. Well, basically organising from scratch committees and running them from the ground up. So I'm now doing that on top of the other 2 committees that I'm running, having to diary, minute, distribute all the paperwork and clerical stuff to our membership, and I'm also having to do all the day-to-day clerical stuff on top of what I've just mentioned there. So I'm basically doing a full-blown secretary job, unpaid on a voluntary basis. And the problem is, the workload is insane on top of my town council duties. I'm now in a position where I'm attending 7 to 8 meetings a month, on top of doing all the clerical paperwork, diarying, minuting, and just dealing with general secretary duties. And it's too much. It's too much. But they've got nobody to actually replace me or take over the role. I thought slavery was abolished in the UK. Look, I take, you know, responsibility in the fact that I accepted this role. But let's be honest. About 30% of this additional workload was not communicated to me beforehand, if I'm being completely honest. So I've got a much heavier workload than was... Basically, the job was understated dramatically. And on top of my other job as a town councillor, and trying to run this channel, and also attend weekly gym and physiotherapy for my health, I have not been left a lot of spare time, and it is causing me quite a bit of stress. Like the last week, I've just felt so done. Because look at it this way. At least when I'm streaming and doing YouTube, I'm making money doing something I enjoy. Anyway, rant over. Point being, a life lesson to take away is that employers or freaking job listings will routinely and regularly understate the scope of your roles and responsibilities to get you on board. And then when they get you on board, they try and keep you there. If nothing else, you have my sympathies. Oh, dude, even my old man, in recent weeks has been like, they've dramatically understated the amount of stuff you're gonna have to do. And you've basically been kind of taken on a ride. And he said, if it's stressing you out this much, and you can't really take it on as easily, or you're struggling to take so much of this on, then you either A, have to try and get some help to spread the workload, or B, you have to just say to them, look, I've taken on too much, I'm gonna have to cut some of it back. So yeah, the problem is there's nobody to take the position from me, should I decide to step back. So for the time being I'm stuck with it. Or to take some of the workload off my shoulders, as it were. Dude has invulnerability frames! Dude has freaking iframes. One hit. Dude has iframes. Anyway. Come on! Oh! He was on the magic pixel! Can you see why I'm getting so mad at this boss fight? Can you actually see why I'm getting so mad at this boss fight? Like, they've definitely amped up the difficulty on this. It was trivial. I'm gonna crash out. Don't leave me. Please don't leave me, no. Please don't leave me. Don't leave me to this misery. I just want to get it finished and move on to Groznygrad. That's all I want out of life. I don't want much else.
Where'd you go?
The problem is when he starts getting to his last block of health, he just starts flying around like a lunatic, blazing the flamethrower. Why are we still here just to suffer? It bloody. Why have they amped up this fight's difficulty so much? Why have they made him bulkier, more aggressive, and faster? Okay. Olive draft me. Black face paint. Got him. Right. I don't want a backseat here, Silver. Am I doing anything wrong? Am I doing this fight wrong in any way? Oh my god, he was behind me! Am I doing some... What am I doing wrong? Like... I just remember in MGS3 you could use the cardboard box to stop Snake from being on fire. We'll try it. Alright, cool. I will take any advice I can get here. We have a box. We have a box. Okay, we will use the box. Got him. Dude, it works! Oh, Mango, you rule. Well done. Well done. The box is our safe haven. Cardboard boxes are officially fireproof. Praise Kojima indeed. Praise Kojima indeed.
You're not getting away from me.
Alright, bring it. Fireproof box! Yes! Yes! Oh, that's legendary. Get in there. Fireproof box.
Feel that heat.
I can't see anything. What? So I got stun locked in pure flames there. This is driving me utterly mad. It's driving me mad. It took me an hour the last time. We're 20 minutes in this time. And yeah, it sucks dong. In the words of Roman generals, it's suckiest dongerous. Camo, mate. Right, let's go. Right. Where is he? We're not stopping until we get this. And the irony is, his camo makes you fire resistant. Hey, Leo.
Give in to your anger.
How are we? We're still on the annoying spaceman. Thank you for stopping in, you two. You're keeping me sane for what it's worth. You're not even in for 60 seconds and you get an ad. I am sorry. There we go. Homie's at half HP. We have the other Samuel then. Hello. Homie's over something. Other side. How are we, guys, anyway?
Feel the heat.
I think I already do. Samuel, Leo, how are we?
3, 2, 1, ignition.
How am I? Tired and stressed, but we had that rant earlier. We'll revisit it another day, I think. I think we're illuminated enough.
Let your anger grow.
There we go. No, I have not watched Bambi the Reckoning. Did you say Giorgio Armani died? Really? No way. Oh, that burn damage. So they basically made the boss... Silver's basically got made the boss, now he's working for free. I don't know, dude. I knew it was a voluntary position. And I want to make that very clear. I knew it was a voluntary position when it was offered to me. What was dramatically understated was the workload. Giorgio Armani. Giorgio Armani's ascent range. Yeah. The workload on one of my jobs has been vastly understated to me. That's the quick version, and it has me tired. And Ashley's on. You bought some as gifts before, yeah? Sounds about right. Ashley's also completely worn out from Yeah, dude, my secretary job is voluntary. My secretary job is voluntary, yeah. I did mention this in a previous stream. And I was fine with that to a point, but the workload has been dramatically understated. Yeah, we're having trouble with the You're on sick pay. He got you, dude. Yeah, the Fury has left the oven on again. They've definitely amped up this fight, Kota. Welcome, by the way. We got almost no HP. So we were at this fight for like an hour the other day. And it's definitely getting to me. Welcome, by the way, Kota. Nice to have you in. I will now proceed to quit ranting about work and try and get the Fury. They've made this fight a lot freaking harder. Glad to be here, to be honest. Glad to be here. Glad to be here. Doing my one job that doesn't feel like a job. It feels more like a pleasure that I am being paid for. So congratulations. Okay. But yeah. Nice to have you in, dude. Got him. Alright, so he does have limited invulnerability frames as well, which is something to watch out for. He hits us through the wall. He actually hit us through the wall, chat. Exactly. Okay. Oh. He is spitting that fire. Got him. Last bar. I don't like... I guess this is how Prince Zuko must have felt. Possibly. Possibly. The aggression in it. The aggression in his last phase. If you get caught in any of his fire, he's actively locking onto your position and jetpacking on top of you, and he just sprays fire across half the map. Trying to pin him down is a nightmare. See, I didn't even see him coming. I caught him out the corner of my vision and it was already too late. Ah. I watched like the first 4 episodes of Avatar and it just didn't gel with me. But I'm keeping so aggressive in that last phase, and he stun locks you as well. He actually stun locks you. We're dead. Right? Have you seen how he jetpacks around corners and turns up directly in front of you? Have you seen it? This is frustrating. This is frustrating. I watched Avatar The Last Airbender. It was great, laws and all. What? But Avatar The Last Airbender was the greatest thing since canned bread. Canned bread. I'm loving your what's the best way to put it? Get him to the last bar, then use a fate death pill to cheat a free hit for the win. And we're gonna have to, because this has been going on long enough. When he gets to that last bar, he just goes berserk. He just starts jetpacking around all the aisles, just engulfing everything in fire. He's too fast to catch, and he just goes zipping around the whole map area, directly lands in front of you, and then barbecues you. They have definitely increased the difficulty of this fight. Yeah, I got through the first 3 episodes, and I'm just like, this isn't for me, and I put it down. But then my cousin said to me, you've got to kind of... The first season is a lot more, you know, light-hearted and kid-friendly. But it's one of those shows that grows with its audience. And as more of it goes on, it starts to tackle some much more mature and serious story topics with our growing protagonists. And she suggested I go back to it. She did. See, look. When he's on his first... So the Fury's basically walking on stage 1. Right, we're trying to non-lethal this for the flame camo. Yeah, I'm gonna hide all day, because you're just gonna flamethrow me if I don't. Could I ask you to consider slamming the like button if you haven't already, please, people? Smoke nades if you have any. Another very good suggestion. Disliked. Jacob! Awesome. We have our Aussie. Welcome, my man. How are things in the land down under? I can hear the thunder. I'd better run. I'd better take cover. How are we? We alright? Hungover. How much have you had? I'm sorry, I asked that like a disapproving parent. It's been 19 years since Steve Irwin passed away. Dude just jetpacked on top of me. You've only had 10. Good God. My man. My man. So I take it what I drank at that wedding. 5 rum and colas and a double whiskey would be like morning warm-up to you. Right, we'll try and sneak around him. Nah, anything but stupid. He just took risks. I don't think he cares about my smoke grenades. We could try stun grenades, will they work? That's what happens when you roll the dice. I mean, Steve Irwin was always a risk taker in his profession. We can't say he wasn't. He did go the complete wrong way as well. Nades are good in general. He used it on the pain during my playthrough. Have you already finished?
Four, three, two, one. Ignition.
Did he just fire out of his anus? He's barbecuing the bats. I hate it when he does that. We'll get in there. Will stun grenades work? Yeah, fair point, Leo. Fair point. Okay, that is acceptable. You're on Volgan at the moment. I love it. This is like the Silver experience to a T. You started after me and you're finishing before me. Okay. Right. Yeah, who's Guy Martin? I don't actually know who Guy Martin is. I take it you're playing on standard difficulty as well, right, Kota? He's jetpacking. Standard as well. Yeah. Well, we tried this for an hour the other night and just couldn't get it. Whoa! Dude, you cheap bastard! He just jumped on top of me! He just jumped on top of me! He gets so aggressive in this like final phase where he's down to 2 life bars. I'm definitely looking forward to your European Extreme playthrough of this, Silver. Oh, you smart ass! I respect that. I respect that. Yeah, the European Extreme playthrough. Oh, trust me, I may have detected the sarcasm. I may have detected. Trying to get him to stay still's the hard bit. Ah, right. Dude. Agree with that statement as well. About indie horror games. They're either the best ever or the worst thing. I have had people ask me to play indie horror games on here before. My God. There's fire everywhere. Leo, I'm already going grey. How did he hit us through the wall? I'm getting so tired of this. I'm getting so tired of this. It's called Lone Shark. Didn't Moist Critical play that? This Silverhaired Network. You know, my old man was savage one night when he said that. It's time for you to commit. It's time for you to commit. I mean, fury evasion. Fake it and cheat the boss out. We're gonna. Yeah, we will do. When we get him down to that last bar of health again, we'll use the fake death pill. No, me either, Samuel. I have no idea. All the ridiculous flag stuff, like, dude. You can love your country and what it stands for without having to plaster it in flags and scream national anthems until your eyes start to bleed. Like at that point, you've just been unnecessarily gauche. Yeah, Moist Critical was playing that, but I obviously didn't click it because of the relation to fish. Seven of you in. Hello, everybody. Maybe they were on Satan's cabbage, and that's why their eyes were bleeding. God. To be honest, there are Union Jacks all over the place in central London. At least when I visit, there seem to be. Yeah, dude. You play as an angler who owes big money, so you're fishing and end up finding a talking fish who promises to help you by renting one of his eyes to you, and it just gets weirder from there. Yeah, I'll pass on that, Leo. Why are we in Choco Chip camo as well? That does not help. Got him. Why did he jetpack it on top of me? And how is he able to hit me through walls? Yeah, I hope not, dude. I hope not on that last one. That did damage. Where? You can't even see him! Oh my god. What a wanker! Arrgh! Oh, why is he so aggressive in that last phase? We've been at this for an hour. We just need to get him down to that last bar of HP. This is actually making me mad now. It's actually making me quite mad.
Show yourself.
We're gonna get there. He certainly lives up to his name. Yeah, they have. If you get the chance to play this version, Mango, you will see the difficulty jump between this guy and the original, which was quite frankly comical, and this version is intense. They've made him a lot harder.
You just gonna hide all day?
Yeah, I'd like to. Can I just hide all day? I think I'd much prefer that. It would make me very happy. Imagine being a World War II soldier and having to face off against the Cobras. Yeah, you've got Hornet Man, Big Tongue Spider Dude, the best old man sniper, sits there in a wheelchair and kneecaps you from a 20-mile radius, while literally drinking up lovely sunshine juice. And then just Angry Man with flamethrower. The Germans must have been wetting themselves in Normandy. Yeah, you had the D-Day landings, and then freaking Russia just sends in the Cobras. I mean, hey, it was a good 20 years ago. The End would have been a bit more spry. He would only have been in about his 80s. The End is still my favourite boss fight of all the Cobras. Absolutely is.
4, 3, 2.
Yeah, I remember you saying you were going to Normandy. Love it how he lands in front of us. Wonder how he keeps timing that pixel perfectly as well. Got it. Alright. Where is he? Where is he? He just walked straight past you. What is happening now? Nearly got him. Spaceman bro thinks he's Ziggy Stardust. Fake it now, he'll come to you. Yeah, will do. Got it. One hit left. He's just barbecuing the ground. It's not working. We're just sitting there taking burn damage. We're dead. We've died of burn damage on the ground. I can't open the menu anymore. We're actually dead. It doesn't work.
Here it comes, already dead.
No, seriously. I couldn't revive. I couldn't open the menu. He just sat there and burned me to death on the ground. I just died of burn damage. This is unreal. Why is it so unreasonable? I think Snake might be dead. What do you think? Yeah. We don't have the... You're cooked, literally. So you can't... It worked for me, so that's not great. So if you're not in his direct line of sight, he will just sit there and barbecue you until you're actually dead. No, don't apologise. I was willing to try all options. I'm trying to non-lethal this for his camo. Yeah, I've shot the pipes a few times. Right, let me get up here. One. Ignition. There we go. Half HP. That'll do it. That's reasonable. We're doing okay this time. Okay. So that flamethrower just has an absolutely disgusting range. It will hit anything from anywhere.
You're not getting away from me.
Oh, we are getting to Groznygrad tonight, homie. We are getting to Groznygrad tonight. Right, one bar. We still have quite a bit left. Almost. Yes! It's done! Houston, we had a problem.
Boss,
Done.
this is the end of the Cobras. You've got to live on. You're the only one left. I'm off. To join the sorrow.
He's off. I love his death scene though, where he turns into a giant freaking fire phoenix. So, right, Kota, okay, hear me out.
Behold,
Hear me out.
Of fury.
The dude literally
fires
turns
of
into
hell
Salamander
will
the Flying
purge
Flame Dragon. Yosuke, I did it. Very relevant.
I can see it.
The Fury!
Mission Control, do you read me? I'm coming home. I see the earth.
So this is your Flame Swordsman support for the next time around then. Yeah. We'll call it Furious Flame Strike. Quick play spell card. Tribute 1 Flame Swordsman Fusion Monster. Destroy 2 cards on the field. Quick effect spell card. Or quick play spell card. We'll call it Furious Flame Strike. I like that. Tribute 1 Flame Swordsman Fusion Monster. Non-targeting pop 2 cards on the field. We have the fire uniform. Reduces damage from flames and explosives by half. So it automatically adds a loss to your opponent as well then. I don't think that's necessarily fair, but under the new rulings. Hey, we'll see. It gives us ointment after the fact. And a bandage as well. Perfectly balanced as all things should be. I mean, dude, yeah, I actually quite like that. Furious Flame Strike. Tribute one Flame Swordsman or monster that mentions it. And destroy 2 cards on your opponent's side of the field. Furious Flame Strike. That could be a legitimate, not too overpowered freaking card. I think of it as like Sky Striker Afterburners. Here we go. Granted, they will probably never give Flame Swordsman something that good, but hey. We're into Groznygrad. Only took us 2 hours. We've got another hour left before we finish anyway, so... Sky Strikers are too much of a value engine already, they don't need anything further. You know, it's funny. Reese recommended the other day I use Hornet drones for Flame Swordsman. Dark Warrior. Tokens can be tributed. Easy way to get into Ferocious Flame Swordsman. It's not actually a bad idea. Especially if we're going second with a particular build. I thought it was Salamandra Flame Strike. No. No. This is like a custom card that I'm creating per se, Leo. The deck needs some more power. It really does. We're going for Gem Knights next anyway, so I'm gonna be I spent about I set aside like 50 quid and built Gem Knights. So Gem Knights is gonna be next on the pecking order anyway. Should we
You say Grannon's shoes were rigged with a transmitter? That sounds like something the KGB's been working on lately. It's exactly like you described. A miniature transmitter that's small enough to put in a shoe.
Grannon said he got the shoes from a woman called Tatiana. You think she's a KGB spy?
Welcome to Groznygrad. I'm Snake from Fox Street, land of the heinous Shagohods and cold heat.
Anyway, it's your job to
In
find
Volgan's room, Rykov gets no sleep. I hope you stick around for when we start streaming GTA again, dude.
You want to save? Hold on a sec.
Yes, I do want to save. I think Hornet drones might actually be a very good idea.
Snake, have you ever seen the War of the Worlds?
No.
These flying saucers from Mars are
Gem
5
Knights,
hours
oh God
expensive
save us all.
meteorites. The saucers use their
Keep in
heat
mind
to
this is
attack
me, so
nearby
it's gonna
towns.
take a while to learn them, dude.
And then,
Something wrong?
the thing is, I was too scared to watch. I had my eyes shut almost the whole time.
Then you haven't seen it.
No, it's not that. It's based on a novel by H.G. Wells.
You haven't seen it, have you?
That does remind me, though. When I was 2 years old, my father listened to the radio drama version.
I like this segment in
It was right after
Paramedics
dinner on
Radio
Sunday,
Conversations.
And we were relaxing in the living room. They said monsters had come out of a meteorite that landed in New Jersey. It sounded just like a real live news broadcast. My father said he and my older brother actually believed it and started yelling and panicking. My mother supposedly grabbed me from my crib and took me out to the car, still wrapped up in blankets. But then, just as my dad
Funny
was
that
about to
this
start the
game and
car,
that
he
film
realized
both
that it was
came out
all
in
just a radio
2025.
program.
The less we
Because on
talk
the
about
previous
Ice Cube's
radio, we were
rendition,
playing
the
Bing
better.
Crosby tunes. No matter what station he turned to, no one else seemed to be reporting on this big history-making news story.
Sounds like something out of the big broadcast.
Nobody said a word. We all went back to our rooms. My father and brother got off with a scolding from my mother, but I was the one who really suffered. After that incident, every time
Keep
I
in
acted up,
mind-
my father and brother would scare me by saying, "The Martians are coming!"
That's terrible.
Isn't it, though?
So, you haven't seen the movie.
I saw it. So even nuclear weapons wouldn't work against the Martian war machines.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, Snake, if you conceal yourself like the Martians did, the enemy won't know what hit them.
Conceal myself.
We can do that.
Maybe not in a meteorite, but if you can hide yourself inside something a little more close at hand.
Close
Okay.
at hand.
Something like a box.
Ah, I get it. So, you never saw the movie.
I saw it, all right?
Poor paramedic. But yeah, my Gem Knights aren't finished yet. We still need 2 more copies of Nephirim, which are about £11 a piece. She's the brand new core piece for the engine. Yeah, I need 1 more copy of Hollow Core that's like 2 quid, and 2 more copies of Nephirim, and then it'll be just about ready for a pure build. Apparently the new pack with the new support actually comes out on Master Duel tomorrow, so I'm going to build it on Master Duel first and then complete it in paper later. So yeah, the new line is Gem Knight Armadillo into Hollow Core bins Nephirim. Nephirim specials and summons itself back into the field and bins another card. to then allow you to pick up a Gem Knight Fusion from deck. You then fuse into the new Gem Knight Fusion monster, whose effect is to quick effect tribute itself to special summon 3 Gem Knight Fusions on the field, ignoring summoning conditions. So you just flood the board. That's the first initial combo line I've seen anyway. No, don't turn off TV. Bad TV, don't turn off. We have Splitter. Why squares of all things? Yeah. So basically, anything is a 1-card combo. I also got Tenpai as well, because you can basically, with the new Megatin reprints, given that the Megatins, the recommended retail price is like £23 per Megatin, and you're not guaranteed to get everything you want. Again, I shelled out a little bit of money because I had some spare money. I haven't really spent a lot this month, and just got the bulk of my singles as opposed to buying the tins for a fraction of the price of, like, for the same cost as about maybe 2 tins. I bought all the singles I needed, and we managed to get an entire Tenpai core for 20 quid. So I've also got Tenpai now as well. So I basically built 2 decks. There, Split is much better now. But the ironic thing is, which Reese doesn't get either, I'm struggling to learn Tenpai. Like, even though the combo lines are far more simplistic, I'm... Introducing Silver, anti-meta for the win, exactly. Reese is finding it strange that I'm struggling to learn Tenpai. But yeah, I grasped the core fusion line, or one of the core fusion, or one of the core combo lines for Gem Knight Fusion in all of 30 seconds. He's like, how can you grasp that in 30 seconds when Tenpai is easy? And I just said to him, I think it's because Gem Knight's fusion, so it's all just clicking into place, like, really easily. Whereas Tenpai, the initial learning curve for them is difficult. But once you've got them, they're pretty straightforward. Sorry, we're discussing Yu-Gi-Oh! Dude, I apologize. In case you're actually curious about what we're rambling on about, it's Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm a Yu-Gi-Oh! Player as well in my spare time. If you're interested, we do occasionally hold Yu-Gi-Oh! Streams as well. But yeah, put simply, I grasped the fusion deck in all of 20 seconds, yet the synchro deck I'm still struggling with after multiple test duels. And I think Reese finds that a bit weird. Like, surely you can understand that it would make logical sense that I can understand a fusion deck a lot easier. Every time you say that word, I imagine saying, Tenpai, please notice me. To be fair, one of the players at our local shop literally named her deck Tenpai. Tenpai Notice Me. I think I get it. I play Genshin and players always go on about the meta. Yeah, basically. I mean, if you're interested, like I said, swing by for one of our Yu-Gi-Oh duels. When we, or Yu-Gi-Oh streams when we next stream Yu-Gi-Oh. It'll make for a good time. It's like, exactly. It's exactly. Koto has given the best description there. It's like Genshin, but where everyone pours hundreds of your respected currency into the game and still don't manage to get the result they want. It's pretty fun even on the budget. It is. I mean, considering any deck under £100 is now considered budget, I feel quite proud of the fact that I have actually managed to build 2 decks in under £100. I feel very proud of that fact. Am I psychic? I must experiment with this, maybe winning lotto numbers. Hey, if you've got the winning lotto numbers, please share. Although I did have a small victory the other day. I got a petrol station scratch card, and I won £4 on it.
I think I saw something.
I'm literally gonna main Mekanko from now on, just to really annoy people. Please do. I am gonna stick to learning them though, even if they are proving initially tricky for me. I like the way they go with Flame Swordsman. Right. But yeah, once I've actually learned the new Gem Knight deck properly, because I think it comes out on Master Duel either tomorrow or Saturday, I won't have it ready to try and shop this weekend, because I'm going in to play with Kieran, because Kieran's got a day off work, so I'm going in to play with Kieran, and I'm actually going to spend this coming week when I've got spare time between work learning the new Gem Knight stuff on Master Duel so I can possibly play it next week. And then once I've got used to the new deck, literally this. When I've got used to the new deck, we're actually going to have a Master Duel stream again. And then, free sim, save your Master Duel stuff and try the deck out there. That's what I normally do 9 out of 10 times.
I want some more.
So yeah, Leomon's seen it already, but for those of you who are curious, we might be having a Master Duel stream in the next couple of weeks, once I have learnt my new decks. Yu-Gi-Oh! Omega it's called. Thanks for the heads up on that. I mean, like I said, I just, I splashed out 25 quid and just bought Tenpai on paper. Because Tenpai is basically budget now. You can buy you can literally get a fully functional Tenpai core on 30 quid. And I was like, I want to mess around with the Don't worry, dude, we're streaming Alien Trilogy. It's coming after we finish Metal Gear. It actually is.
Come in, HQ.
This is HQ.
Patrol here.
I'm gonna alert her stances.
Sending reinforcements. Use extra caution.
Who's that?
He kicked me. You're trying to learn Warhammer Tabletop. Okay, the guards are more aggressive. The guards are way more aggressive in this. Don't mess. Oh my god. They're more accurate and a lot more damaging. You know what? Easy way out. We'll try this again. I used to play Warhammer Tabletop when I was 17, 18. The rules have changed a lot, but I hear it's still very fun to play. Like, I played Dark Eldar, and I hear it's a very fun time. It's still a very fun time even now. I am probably going to do some Warhammer Dawn of War, Dark Crusade on the channel as well. But that's going to come a lot later, because I'm so behind on my recorded content, it's not even funny. Don't be a wuss, Silver. If he kicks you, just punch him out the nearest window. I'm a bit outnumbered for that, Leo. It's a good suggestion, lass, but I'm a bit outnumbered. Should we eat the Thai Cobra?
Can't complain.
Yummy Thai Cobra. We won't eat the Ents parrot. I actually have a Space Marine figurine. My brother made me paint him like Iron Man. Cool. Cool, cool. Ah, yes. Good old Space Marines. The bread and butter of any Warhammer experience. Right. Get down low. There's going to be a new Tomb Raider show. I did not know that. Don't worry, we're not going to eat the we're not going to eat the bird. Besides, Leo, we don't have a deep fat fryer, cooking oil, or salt and pepper seasoning. We can't turn him into salt and pepper chicken. Therefore, it doesn't count. Eat the bird, do it. I can't. I'd feel bad if I eat the Ents parrot. I'll feel bad if I eat the Ents parrot. It's bad enough Snake eats other snakes. Slight touch of... Whoa. You are.
What the?
Excellent. Okay. That was something right out of a Laurel and Hardy film. It was. We got him, though. They don't want us going into their rations. They don't want us going in into their rations at all. Right, we got him. Now we just got to get into the armory. Stealing all of our food. They're just jealous because the capitalists get dessert. And they don't. The capitalist has his dessert and eats it.
Who's that?
HQ. This is HQ. Patrol here. Enemy sighted. Requesting backup. Acknowledged. Sending reinforcements.
We're in trouble now. None can compare to the great Russian potato dessert. Was that sarcasm or is that an actual thing? Because it sounds a touch soul destroying, I'm not gonna lie. It does, it sounds a touch soul destroying. Da, comrade. We will have the Soviet potato dessert. Am I imagining it, or is the armory over? Oh, the armory's at the other side. Nah, I feel silly. We're gonna have to go back. Disregard that. Slight mistake. Went to the wrong side for the armory. Got him. Okay. Wesker all the way. I like complete global saturation. That I do. Tonight's stream has been like super quiet. But I do still appreciate all of y'all who have stopped in.
What's wrong?
Ocelot is a top class sim. He changed his entire personality after being beat by a complete stranger. Okay. Stay low then. We get to the armory. We get the shooties. We get in the back of the truck. All is good in the world. And then we go dress as Rykov.
What's wrong?
There you have it. Avoid the puppers. Avoid the puppers. Taking the scenic route, are we? It's not the scenic route, it's just the road less travelled. Right, let's box it. Pick a box, any box. Okay. Then we go backpack. The great communist food. Good lord, Mango. Take sonar off. Cardboard box me. There we go. We are one with the box.
Weapons Lab East Wing.
The big box. There we go. I love it. Dude, look at that animation. Right, let's get a nibble. Let's have some instant noodles. Instant noodles. The world's first instant noodles invented in Japan. Just add hot water, they're ready to eat. It was unbelievably tasty. Dude, I love instant noodles.
That's damn good.
Okay. Okay. Camo. Scientist me. We're up. Now we just camp upstairs, indeed we do. We want that Thunderbolt G-string action.
Who's that?
How did the guard know it was me? How did the guard know it was me? How did the guard know it was me? You're wearing Raikov's mask. Okay, that was just bad luck on my part. We step out the door and we just get seen. We just step out the door and get seen. And immediately we have fission mailed. We have mailed the fission. Right, we camp it.
I want some more.
I want some more. I will take some more then. Well then, we can't show our regular face, can we? Because we'll get caught if not. It says mask used for a disguise. You can show your regular face, really? So wait, I can just walk around like this and we're fine. You're telling me I won't get detected at all? So we just wait for Rykov now then? Is that the plan? We just wait for Rykov? So is it the fact that I was wearing Rykov's mask in here that got me detected? How come it works in How come it works in Granin's research facility and not here? Is that because Rykov's wandering around? Because Rykov himself wasn't in Granin's lab. Fair enough. Are we sure Rykov's actually coming this way? Because I do not see the man. No problemo. He came up the stairs in our original Snake Eater playthrough. He did. There he is. Thunderous G-string and all. F 4K speedo. Tactical ballsack action. There we go. I can't believe none of the guards are falling for the fact that it's just... I'm seeing too much here. You know, like, none of the guards are falling for the fact that it's just Snake with a pair of glasses on. Clark Kent glasses. I mean, if that fooled people for a generation... There, we are Rykov now. We are Rykov now. That's it. We can go back and get that box that's left over from before. We can't go near the dogs because the dogs will sniff us out. They'll smell capitalist for dinner.
Sir.
Excellent. The dogs will smell...
Forgive me for troubling you, sir.
They all look very... My headcanon is that Rykov had a sibling who is Raiden's granddad. Mr. Rykonovich. He's very concerned that there are no other explosive specialists. Right, we need that other box.
Sir.
I love it. Nobody raises any questions.
Sir.
You're looking for box B? I think it's around the back of this building, isn't it? Well, that's box C. Where do we get box B?
Sir. Sir.
I thought you only got that after meeting up with Eva. Well, there's box C we've got. I've never been in here before the actual torture segment. Let me save and see what the outcome is. I'm curious. Will we get detected for being in here?
Okay, your Rykov disguise is complete. Now they won't stop you no matter what you do.
Even if I punch someone in the face?
Right.
Really?
Really.
Why?
Rykov's just that kind of guy. Once you're disguised as Rykov, you can get into the West Wing.
Rykov's just that kind of guy.
To get to the entrance to the West Wing, pass west through the main wing of the weapons lab and go through the connecting passageway. Once you're ready, go back to the East Wing. Enter the main wing from the
Hey, Jay, there he is.
pass through it to get to the West Wing.
Volga must be wondering where Rykov is. No, he's just deeply concerned because he's not in his bedroom getting his booty hole sawed in half. That's why he's concerned.
You want to save?
Yes, please.
Snake, have you ever seen For a Fistful of Dollars?
How we doing,
Nope,
Jay, anyway?
never.
You alright?
It's a spaghetti western.
Pull up a seat and slam the like
Spaghetti
button.
Western.
It's really cool, especially the main character's stylish gunplay.
Gunplay.
I saw it in England on the Major's recommendation, but it hasn't come out in the States yet. It's so cool. They'll bring it to America, I'm sure. You have to see it sometime.
Sure.
Still trying to beat this game. Got you on the PC. Good man. Cleet Eastwood, apparently. Cleet. He's known as Cleet Eastwood now. Clint Eastwood from Back to the Future 3. Clint Eastwood! Clint Eastwood! Nice to have you in anyway, Jay. We're about to go and get beat up, apparently.
Sir.
Camera. I love it how nobody
Sir.
is raising any objections to being in here. Like, at all. My dad said Volgan looks like Brian Fury from Tekken.
Sir.
I mean, that is correct. I can't agree with that. Tamika Rawson, hello! That's going to be for my viewing entertainment. It's not Johnny though, he doesn't have the bandana on. It's a different guard. It's a different guard. Looks very nice in here, doesn't it? Looks very nice in here. Nicely coloured walls, very spacious. You'd love to have your friends and family in here for a picnic.
Sigint.
Yo,
Eva said she set up a ground effect vehicle for us to make our escape.
so I heard.
Smells like
The ground
ketchup.
effect vehicle or wig
At
is
least it
something
doesn't
like a
smell
cross
like
between
Teen
an
Spirit.
airplane and a boat. It uses ground effect to fly. Ground effect basically means that when the craft skims the surface of the ground, the air between the ground and the wing is compressed, which gives the wing an extra boost. From what Western intelligence agencies have been able to gather, the Russians are pretty serious about developing these wigs. Apparently, they're planning on using them for anti-submarine patrols. I guess I can see why. The wig's long cruising range and high-speed capabilities make it a good choice for that kind of mission. Eva must have gotten her hands on one of the first prototypes while it was being field tested as a transport craft. The wig has a top speed of over 400 miles per hour, and its range is pretty good too. Not that speed is gonna help you if you've got a supersonic fighter jet on your tail, but if you hug the surface and stay off the radar, you should have no problems getting away.
Delightful, we are learning, chat. We are learning. Let's carry on anyway. Let's carry on for a bit longer. I do think. I like this singing guy. I sure hope he doesn't die in Alaska in 2005. At least he dies on screen. Paramedic gets killed off screen by frickin' a ninja. That's not Johnny.
Sir.
Let's test the punch.
Sir.
Dude, just frickin' smack the gun out of his hand.
Sir.
Dude just picks up his handgun and keeps going. Gonna have to head out, Silver. Good stream, and hopefully I'll be able to join again for another one in the future. Yeah, we're streaming again either tomorrow or Saturday. This is not Johnny. This is not Johnny boy.
Sir. Sir.
Just drops his AK. Goes to pistol. See you later, dude. See you later. Maybe Johnny was in the toilet at the time and they were covering for him. Like father, like son, parked on the shitter.
Sir.
Even more food. We're never gonna run out now. We have a permanent frickin' supply.
Sir. Keep up the fine work, sir.
Keep up the fine work, sir. Looks out his window and sees Rykov running around. That'll probably be enough to get to get the Colonel hard. Let's be honest.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Love it. Just knocks him around. Thank you, sir. Ration, a portable ration issued by the Russian military. Tried it. Not very good.
Sick.
Comes with decent stamina recovery, but tastes like crap. Right, okay. So we'll get to the bit where we're in the cell and then we'll wind it down, I think. It's an acquired taste. Clearly. Dude, you can open the door. You couldn't do that in the original. They've got a Raiden poster. Dude, look at that. Love it. Rykov is like... Here's the plot spoiler. Rykov is like Raiden's grandfather or something, or Raiden's father. In another 10 years' time, Rykov has Raiden. Or in another, like, 15 years' time, Rykov has Raiden. Great Uncle Ivan. Ivan Rykonovich Raiden. Everybody was kung fu fighting. Them cats was fast as lightning. Okay. Ivan Raidanovich Rykov. Yep, indeedy. Long cutscene section incoming. I'm just gonna put my phone on charge.
Here it is.
You can count on me.
One
What
sec,
about the
guys.
philosopher's legacy?
I don't know anything about that. What are you? Are you trying to kill me?
What's the matter?
I know nothing, I swear it. No one but the Colonel knows of the legacy.
I see.
No, don't. Oh. Who's there? You're the man from the CIA. What are you doing here?
I told you before, didn't I? I'm going to get you out of here.
A man of honor, just like your commander. But I'm afraid you're too late.
Too late? Don't tell me. The Shagohods.
Exactly. The final preparations for Phase 2 are complete.
Sokolov, what exactly is Phase 2?
To put it in technical terms, it's a composite range extension system for medium-range ballistic missiles. The Shagohod was originally designed as a tank that could launch nuclear missiles from any type of terrain. There was just one problem we couldn't figure out how to solve. The ICBMs we have today are simply too big for the Shagohod to carry. But the military would not hear of it. They demanded a weapon that could launch a nuclear missile directly into the American homeland. That is when I came up with the idea for Phase 2.
But there's no way you could load an ICBM onto the Shagohod. So how'd you do it?
By accelerating the Shagohod itself.
Accelerating it?
In Phase 2, a rocket booster unit is attached to the frame of the Shagohod. The unit incorporates the same technology used in the Vostok rocket that sent Major Gagarin into space. Using this booster, the Shagohod can achieve a land speed of over 300 miles per hour.
That monster can go more than 300 miles per hour?
Yes. And from this state of accelerated motion, it launches a nuclear missile.
So, the Shagohod acts like the first stage of a rocket.
Yes, precisely. The range of the missile launched by the Shagohod thus increases from 2,500 miles to 6,000 miles.
6,000 miles? That's enough to strike anywhere in the United States.
Not only that, with the Shagohod, there's no need to construct giant silos like the ones used to house ICBMs. All you need is a runway about 3 miles in length, or its equivalent. And you can launch a thermonuclear strike against any location in the United States from anywhere in the Soviet Union. It cannot be detected by spy planes or satellites. It's a mobile fortress, capable of deploying in secret and launching its payload at any time.
A weapon from hell.
A completed prototype now sits in the hangar. At present, it is the only one of its kind. But Volgin is planning to mass-produce them based on that prototype.
And deploy them all over the Soviet Union.
Yes, and that's not the end of it. He's going to ship them to Eastern Europe, to Asia, to all the countries of the Eastern Bloc. Even worse, he intends to use the Shagohod as bait to foment armed uprisings among dictators, ethnic insurgents, and revolutionary groups throughout the Third World. His funds are nearly limitless. He could start mass production tomorrow if he wanted. The reason that tensions between East and West have settled into a Cold War is because each side fears the other's power. Deterrence. The idea of using threats to keep one's enemy in check is the perfect word to sum up this state of affairs. But the Shagohod goes far beyond the level of threat. It will render the concept of deterrence utterly meaningless. If such a weapon is unleashed on the world, it will not be long before all nations are engulfed in conflict. The Cold War will end, and the entire planet will be consumed by the fires of war. Volgin and the Shagohod will be at the center of it all. So you see, it's already too late.
No, it's not too late.
What do you mean?
We've still got a chance. All we have to do is destroy the prototype and the whole facility before they can mass produce it. But just tell me what I need to do to destroy this place.
All right. The liquid fuel used in the rocket engine is stored in a tank. If you can blow it up somehow... Some C3 ought to be enough to blow the entire hangar to smithereens.
C3? You mean that cutting-edge plastic explosive?
It could be molded into any shape. The bomb of the future.
Where can I get it?
There was some in the armory here, but it's gone now. It was stolen by a female spy who was here a minute ago.
Eva?
No, that's not her name. Her name is Tatiana. She made her way in here by becoming Volgin's lover.
I thought she was your lover.
Mine? Oh no, she is Volgin's lover. This is my lover.
Who are they?
My wife and daughter. They're in America.
Now I remember. Your family is in the custody of the CIA. How long has Tatiana been here?
Only a few weeks.
A few days before the Virtuous mission, then.
She said that Khrushchev sent her.
What did you just give her?
All of the experimental data for the Shagohod. Please, it is essential that you destroy the Shagohod.
I will, but first I've got to get you to safety.
No, I'm not going.
My mission is to rescue you.
Leave me.
Sokolov!
Khrushchev has abandoned me. I cannot return to my country. I would most certainly be sent to the gulags.
What about the US?
Yes, I once thought of that. My family's waiting for me there. But even if I fled to the United States, I would once again find myself creating weapons of mass murder. In the end, it doesn't matter where I go. I am still a weapons scientist. To be honest with you, I'm tired. Every day, I help create things that should never be used. Things that should never have existed in the first place. Every day, without sleep. Without a word of praise from others. And my creations do not even benefit mankind. They are merely the tools of politicians. All I wanted to do was build space rockets. But it was not to be. The space race between America and Russia became the prey of politicians. The space race and the arms race are one and the same. Missiles, rockets, what's the difference? Scientists are always being used. Please, watch over my family.
Major, what are you doing here? I've been waiting for you in my room. Who are you? Don't play dumb with me. If you think you can fool me, you're sorely mistaken. I know the Major better than anyone else.
Hello. I'm here, don't worry. I was muted by accident. Just, dude, how does the man know just by grabbing his frickin' nuts? Down we go. Down we go. Oh.
What is this fairy disguise? It's gonna rub off on you. And then you'll lose sight of who you really are. Stay out of this!
The fact that Volgan even did it in front of Sokolov. The boss just frickin' yeets Volgan as well.
I see why they call you the boss. What was that? Some kind of judo?
No, it's called CQC, a
Close
basic
quarters
form of
combat.
close quarters combat. He and I developed it together.
Splendid.
The boss is kinda hot, isn't she?
I'll take it from here.
Are you going to kill him?
Of course. But first, I will make him pay for hurting Ivan.
Fight back, Snake! Oh! She's walking away. Oh! No matter how many times I watch this bit, it doesn't stop feeling brutal to me. Take a shot every time you think, how is he not dead yet? I know, right? It's like a Mortal Kombat finisher exactly, man. Go finish him. How is he standing? Oh my god. Jesus. Flawless victory indeed. Oof, chat. Vicious. Actually vicious. Oh god. Yeah. So we'll go until after this bit, once we're in the cell with Johnny, and then we're gonna finish.
Tell me!
Stop it!
Who have you been talking to?
He doesn't know what you're talking about.
Oof.
You'd better start talking.
Please, stop this!
Who is
Oh.
Khrushchev's lapdog?
You can hear him
Do this to
I
breaking.
know you gave the data to someone.
me. Never do it
You!
like that.
Jesus, man.
Monster.
I guess he's dead.
Ouch.
Now then, I hope you'll prove more entertaining than he was. But first, let's take a look at your body, shall we? You've certainly seen your share of battles. Consider yourself lucky. I am about to show you what hell is really like.
Were these lines in the
Well
original?
then, let's get started.
Were these lines in the
What is your
original?
target? Is it the
Oh.
Shagohod? Or Sokolov?
Oh.
Maybe it's the Legacy. Answer me. Who is helping you? Who let you in here? You're a tough one, but even you must have your limits. And I am a patient man.
Ooh.
Here's where the fun really begins.
What do you think about Guy Savage?
Body carries an
I have
electric
not
charge
heard the
of
name
10
before.
million volts. Let's see how you like this.
So basically, you could charge a car battery well enough. Oh.
Now answer me. How much does the CIA know?
Even Ocelot's struggling a
That's
bit.
my legacy, aren't they? Your real target is the philosopher's legacy, isn't it?
It was a thing in the original PS2 version, but was cut from later versions. So they put it back in for this version, hence why I remember it. Because I haven't played the PS2 version in years. I played the remastered version,
Let yourself
the HD
go.
version.
That's what I want to see.
It's no use. He's not going to talk. He's been trained not to break. Trained by me.
Admit it! We're after the location of the legacy! The secret fund established by the three great powers during the 2 world wars. That's what you're looking for, isn't it?
Oh, God.
$100 billion. Divided up and hidden all over the
$100
world.
billion.
And you're looking for a record of where all that money is hidden, right? No matter. The Philosopher's legacy is safely in my possession, in the underground vault of Groznygrad.
I'd be happy with $500 million. I'd be happy with a few million. Move abroad. I'd be a happy lad.
What's this? A transmitter? Who's responsible for this?
I am. I planted it on him to keep track of his movements.
Why?
So the Cobras could ambush him.
If they knew where he was gonna be, they wouldn't have gotten themselves slaughtered. It pains me to do this, boss, but under the circumstances, I'm afraid I must ask you to show me some proof that you and he were not in collusion.
You don't trust me, is that it?
Not that.
He backed away then.
He is your apprentice.
She could take
What do you
frickin'...
want me to do?
She could take him out.
Cut out his eyes. I don't like those blue eyes of his. There's nothing more important to a soldier than his eyes. You made him a soldier, and now you will unmake him. Yes, it'll make for a touching display. He's all yours. Do it! Ruin him, just as he did the Cobras.
Sorry, Leo. Here we go.
Stop!
What is it, Tanya?
He's suffered enough.
Well, well. Why are you protecting him? That smell. Tatiana, you're the spy.
What are you talking about?
I know that smell.
Stop it!
Taking a fancy to her, eh, Ocelot?
No, I have no interest in this woman. I want to test her.
Here we go. Russian roulette. Ocelot's favourite. We are going to save and quit after this, yeah, because it's gone 11 o'clock. I don't have work again until Tuesday. But I still want to have an early night. Well, yeah, it's already gone 11, so I mean, I did start late.
There. Satisfied now?
Well, that was refreshing. Come, we're going to my room.
He does lose an eye in the original. Yeah.
So you survived the Colonel's torture, eh?
He does, yeah.
Watching this has made me realize something. It's really not that bad. It's the ultimate form of expression. You got lucky this time, Tatiana.
Okay.
Run.
14475. Make a mental note of that for next stream, please.
I've prepared an escape route for us. Go out and head west. Pass underneath the connecting passageway and go north. You'll find an open manhole there.
You're...
Quiet! Go through the manhole down into the sewers. The door at the north end of the sewers is unlocked. You can use it to get outside the fortress. I've got your equipment. We'll meet up later.
Eva...
But I can't get too close to your cell. You'll have to figure a way out of there yourself. I'll be in touch.
Alright. We're down and out. For now. A lot of injuries. Right. Transmitter found buried in the wound. So. We have no access to our clothes. We're gonna save.
Ready to save, Snake?
Yeah. Yeah. That bit's brutal. How can Snake stand? How can Snake even stand? Never mind, stand up straight. Couldn't answer that one.
Snake? Snake?
My mouth hurts when I talk.
Did you get cut up?
It feels like someone shoved me under a lawnmower. Do me a favor. Tell me a story to take my mind off the pain.
Snake, have you ever heard of Renfield?
Is that a movie?
It's the name of a character. He's locked up in a cell waiting for the master to return, eating the spiders that crawl along the walls.
Change the channel.
He waits and waits for ages. Finally, just as he's beginning to forget whether he's human or not, the master comes for him, saying the time has come. Renfield is overjoyed.
Wait, isn't this...
The master spreads his huge wings and a gust of wind fills the cell.
Come on, I don't want to hear this.
And there, standing before Renfield in human form was...
Dracula.
Exactly. If you stay there too long, your old buddy Dracula's going to come and get you too. So you better start thinking of a way out of there.
Exactly,
You better
chat.
not leave me without someone to talk to.
Vampires.
Please, Snake, think. There's got to be a way out of there.
I'll try.
Okay. Just let me know if you start having nightmares about Dracula.
Well now. Yep, Snake is scared of vampires. I hope he doesn't have a nightmare tonight. I've never... Yeah, that would be interesting. Renfield's master is Dracula, indeed. Me and my old man were watching the OG black and white Dracula movie. With what was his name? The Italian actor was in Plan B from Outer Space. Bela Lugosi. No. We were watching the original black and white Dracula with Bela Lugosi on a Sunday. At least I think it was Sunday. God, it's been a long and tiring week. But yeah, I have enjoyed tonight's stream, chat, and I reckon we are going to wind it down here. So even though it's been one of the quietest streams ever, and I mean like ever to the standards of this channel, it has been so quiet. To those of you who have stopped in tonight and kept me company, the support is very much appreciated. Luna is good, thank you. My name is Silver, and I am your host. We play a lot of GTA, Resident Evil, retro games, remakes of retro games, Pokemon, Digimon, and just whatever the heck else we fancy. Look forward to your next stream, Silver. Thank you, Mango. That'll either be tomorrow or Saturday night, dude. That's the plan. I'm gonna get a couple more in, because like I said, I'm working Tuesday and Wednesday. So, streams are gonna be a bit sparse at the beginning of the week. So I'm gonna make the most of this weekend to get some stream time in, depending on what Suki's plans are. So, yeah. To those of you who are new and want to support what we do here, you can leave a like and subscribe. Our next milestone will be 3,000 subscribers, and I would very much like to see you in a future stream. To those of you who want to be kept up to date with everything we do here, you can follow us on Twitter or X at Silver Gaming Network, or by following the handle SilverGaming01, or you can also follow us at Silver Gaming Network on Blue Sky. So that's Twitter or X at Silver Gaming Network, or Blue Sky at Silver Gaming Network, or by following the handle SilverGaming01. And that way you'll always be kept up to date when we stream. To those of you who want to be supporters even more, you have a couple of options. You can either hit the subscribe plus button on the channel and become a channel member for just 99 pence a month, or up to £2.99 depending on what tier you wish to pick. Or you can head over to Silver Gaming Network on Patreon and become a silver patron for £2.50 a month. And every channel member and silver patron gets an exclusive shout out at the end of every live stream and pre-recorded Let's Play part. For now, I am going to go to bed, my awesome people, because I am very, very tired. And to the rest of you who have stopped in, you've all been super awesome, and thank you very much for stopping in. And I will, of course, see you in the next one. So, guys, I have been Silver, your host. Have a fantastic morning, afternoon, or night, and I will see you again very soon. Take care, guys.